video of the day comes to us from a pro-Palestinian protest at Vanderbilt University, where a student called 911 because she was very worried about a fellow protester's tampon. Roll it, Helga.
Yeah, there is currently a female student who is being denied the right to change her tampon that has been in for multiple hours, which leads to an increased risk of toxic shock syndrome. So while you're saying...
I'm a female, I understand.
Right, so then you should understand... Okay, what you're not hearing is that if she stands up to use the restroom to change her tampon, they are threatening arrest. So it is not an option for her.
Ma'am, do you have an emergency?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
That is an emergency.
No, do you have an emergency? Not your friend that's inside. Do you have an emergency?
That is my emergency.
I don't remember the time that I needed to have an emergency personally to call 911 for help.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't remember a time when it has to be a personal emergency for me to call 911 for help. I am requesting assistance, medical urgent assistance.
The people who want to defund the police call the police over a tampon. But this is not the first time protesters made us think of feminine products. Usually they always act like douchebags. But she chooses to waste the city's resources and call 911 over a damn tampon. She should have just have called me. I know people. I could have pulled some strings.
Colbert said nothing as good as that in 10 years. Not any rating as good as that.
Now think about the cause she's supporting. These protests started because of Israel's response to October 7th, where Jewish women were raped and murdered by Hamas. So why would a pro-Palestinian protester want a tampon? If there's one thing they don't seem to mind, it's the sight of blood. Yeah, I went dark, didn't I? Anyway, they should get expelled, charged with criminal trespass, and fined for making a false emergency report. There are women who were brutally murdered, and this woman is downplaying that, but calling the police for a tampon.
I will say, first of all, 911 respond. I mean, she was so good, and she's like, okay, is there an actual emergency? And I would have cussed the kid out, right? And oh, by the way, while that clip ran, I thought, wait, Vanderbilt University, this is a higher education.
Yeah.
$61,000 a year just for tuition. That's what you're paying for at Vanderbilt University.